Hey guys, what's going on? Back here again with another video. And guys, sorry if I don't sound as energetic and stuff as I do. It's just I'm really scared cuz YouTube might be deleted tomorrow and this could be my last video. All right? So if it does get deleted, I want you guys to know that I love you. That thank you all so much for subscribing. But anyway, welcome back to the podcast where I'll tell you stories. Where I tell you stories about my comic books. And today, I have a comic book that I made called The Last Hope. The Last Hope. And it's about this guy who finds a weird crystal and it changes his life forever. So without any further ado, let's dive right into The Last Hope of Volume 1. Alright, so it starts off Alright, so let me give you some backstory. Basically, there's this guy called Dark Crystal who absorbs the power of good crystals, right? And basically, he's trying to absorb the crystal that will later become the crystal that will infuse with the main character, but that comes later. Because crystals do this thing called... Alright, I'll just explain it later. They do this thing called full crystal mode, where basically they turn into a complete crystal. They don't move or talk or fight or anything. The only way for them to move or talk is for someone to bond with them. Then the crystal is losing Dark Crystal, so he goes into full crystal mode. And Dark Crystal leaves because he can't infuse with it anymore, because the crystal has to be alive for him to do it, and it's not alive anymore. Basically, it's kind of like how Pink Diamond poofed herself for Steven to be born. And yes, as you probably know, this is based on Steven Universe, which is why there are crystals instead of, I don't know. And I didn't want to completely rip off crystals, the crystal gems, so I didn't call the crystal a diamond or anything. Alright, but anyway, I spent 2 minutes ranting. Alright, anyway, he goes into full crystal mode. 10 years later, it starts off with our main character getting shoved into a locker. His name is Jaden, and he's a nerd. And basically, he just gets shoved inside his own locker. 10 minutes later, he's walking home from school and finds the pod that the crystal is in. Thinking it's cool, he touches it, and touching it causes him to infuse with the crystal, giving him the ability to turn into a crystal. And basically, after that happens, he's like cool until a robot attacks him. He doesn't know what it is, but it shoots a laser at him, and then out of freaking nowhere, he forms a shield. He forms a shield and sword, out of crystals. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I guess since it's crystals, this might be a shorter episode of a podcast. I'm talking really slow because I want to make this long, but whatever. So basically, he's super angry and shoots electricity. Yeah, that's right. You thought it was just a crystal? Nope. It can also shoot purple electricity and destroys it. But it's not there yet. A giant purple laser beam flies down from the sky and zaps the fried robot, I guess you can call it. Yeah, and then it used to just be like a little flying saucer, but now it has a body and legs and it's giant. It starts attacking Jaden with everything it has. It will not hold back. Then he realizes something. he can gather up all the power he has into one giant being. He turns this one giant guy and shoots a crystal electricity thing that completely destroys the robot. And then the end. Hopefully you enjoyed this. This was a short episode of the podcast. If you did, make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.